in Los Angeles with the one and only Coach Red. How you feeling, Coach?
I mean, I feel good. I'm hot.
It is very warm out.
I got this jacket on. I'm hot, bro.
Just got done with the weigh-ins, though. Terrence Crawford's first time fighting at super welterweight, weighing obviously met the limit of 154 pounds. Just your thoughts. Obviously, you've been in there with him throughout his career. Another division, fourth one. How's he looking for this one?
He's looking great, man. You know, the weight cut is not all the stress on his body, so he's gonna have more energy. He'll be stronger. You know what I mean? Just expect a great performance. I think that guy brings a good game. He brings a good arsenal. He's gonna bring it out of him. So y'all gonna expect a good performance tomorrow.
You got a hard hitter, at least from the outside looking in. You got a hard hitter with good foot movement. How do you get Bud to not get caught up into something and obviously knockout after knockout after knockout? How do you get him to stick to the game plan, break him down as the fight wears on?
Look at Marco Antonio Barrera, man. That's crazy. One of the best fighters of all time, man. Damn. I want to meet him. But anyway, Bud is an experienced guy. Like I said, he's been boxing since he was 7 years old. This is his 41st fight. He's not gonna get caught into no emotion. You know what I mean? Y'all seen him go through some little diversity during his career, and you know, it's just everything is experience, ring experience, and you know that's what's going to carry him through the day. Majimov is not going to outthink him where he's going to outwork him. So.
Now, I know we're here for Bud, but at the end of the day, I mean, you're talking about experience, and, you know, you got a lot, Coach, and, you know, you've made some recent headlines. Obviously, we saw you working the pads with Andre Ward, SOG, and they got to get some work in. Just for you, what was that like to work with a guy like Andre Ward, even years removed from his last fight?
Well, Dre is, you know, he's a cerebral fighter, so, you know, it took a little minute for him to get warmed up and to get right back into it. One thing that I learned from him is just how precise he is and how, you know, meticulous he is with his craft. You know what I mean? To watch him shadow box, to hold the pass for him, you know what I mean? Everything was true to form. Everything was very precise, accurate. Movements was very nice and precise. So that's one thing, you know, just coming from that school of Virgil Hunter. You know what I mean? Andre Ward is a very precise, very thinking, cerebral fighter. So I kind of took some of that with me as a coach. You know what I'm saying? So
very rare that we see 2 pound-for-pound number ones ever fight in their career. You know, you got to see them step in there and spar. Just obviously can't give too much, but just what was that like? A lot of IQ, a lot of world titles, a lot of divisions were being shared in that ring with Dre and with Terrence.
Yeah, well, yeah. You know, obviously Dre hasn't been fighting at a high level. You know, he's been out of the ring for a while, but just how like I said, his mind. You know what I mean? He was able to be able to make Bud think in there, be able to make Bud have to move certain places and things like that. What's up, bro? I see you. You know what I mean? So, you know, it was a good, like I said, it was a thinking match. They went in there trying to kill each other, but sometimes in camp you need that. You know what I mean? You need somebody to make you think, make you get a little uncomfortable. You got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So, you know what I mean? Dre kind of provided a little bit of that.
A lot of people have a lot of questions when they question Bud right now. Not that he's pound for pound, but people talk about the inactivity and the age. You being a former fighter yourself and now a trainer, do you attest to that?
Well, one thing that Bud is in that school of, you know, Bernard Hopkins and Mayweather, where they live out boxing outside of the ring. He doesn't, you know, he don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't partake in things that a lot of fighters that you see, you know, they party, they, you know, they're living a rapper's lifestyle per se. You know what I mean? So Bud, you know, he lives this every day 24/7. So he's a young 36. You know what I mean? And if he wanted to go a few more years, he could. You know what I mean? Just based off his discipline.
Coach, we've talked about Bud not getting his flowers through the years. As the last couple of years, obviously a lot since the Spence fight, I feel like the public more and more has given him his just due. For you though, at this point in his career, is it just about adding to the accolades? Is it just about accomplishing another thing?
Absolutely. It drives him. It drives him to want to be the best. So just even when legacy and being on that all-time great list and submitting your status, you know, we go to the Hall of Fame tomorrow. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's just another added, you know, trinket to his resume, and that drives him. You know what I mean? He's self-motivated, like I said, you know, very competitive. So, you know, people that probably think, oh, he's slipping, he might not care, or he's overlooking this guy. No, he's not. So he'll be ready come tomorrow night.
What do you tell fight fans who obviously he has to get past Matthews out tomorrow night, but they want to see him against? Okay. They want to see him, move up to 168 and face obviously Canelo Alvarez. Do you think that's
well, I don't want to talk about Canelo just yet. You catch me during that fight week, and we can talk about Canelo. You know what I mean? We just purely focused on Madrimov, but back to Canelo, that'll be a great. You know what I mean? That'll be something great in the future, but we got to take care of business Saturday night.
Speaking of Madrimov, obviously, just a few fights with the Madrimov, but, he came out from the gates, kind of like a Lomachenko, getting the quick title. How would you rank that opponent?
He's a very good opponent. For a fighter to have a world championship with 10 fights, that should tell you something about his class and his, who he is. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, he's young, he's strong, he's hungry, he's very fast on his feet, he's very good dimensions to his game. So, that's the person that you got to really take serious. You got to really dot your I's and you got to cross your T's.
We've seen that power, obviously 147 for Crawford, and moving up to 154.
Oh, he's definitely going to carry it. He's definitely going to carry it. He's definitely going to carry that power. He's definitely going to get his respect.
What can we expect him not having to cut that extra 7 pounds?
Well, he's going to be more energetic, I don't know, the media try to say, he's a slow starter, whatever. Well, you might see a little pep in his step. Okay. You know what I mean? Especially coming off that arrow win. Y'all seen him start getting busy early. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, just expect a more energetic, strong, great performance by him tomorrow.
Coach, last one for me. I was fortunate to come out last year to Omaha for the Bud Crawford parade, and it was a beautiful sight, beautiful thing to see all the people out there. We got Lolo in the building.
It's not Lolo. It's Carlito.
Oh, Carlito. Where Lolo at? Yeah, Carlito. My bad.
Yeah, and I gotta bring Allen in here too. This is part of Team Crawford's team. You know what I'm saying? And this is our young up-and-coming guy right here, Carlito Garibo. So everybody, take a look at him. You know what I'm saying? He's the future.
Y'all gonna see me soon.
You're gonna see him soon. This is my baby boy. This is my mijo. I'm like his uncle. You know what I'm saying? Great kid right here. But what was you asking?
Yes,
right here.
Just gotta ask. No, and definitely, obviously for you as well. I was there for the parade. I know Blue was there for the send-off. Yo, what did it mean? For the kids, at least. I'm sure maybe not for you, but for the kids, for Logan Paul to come to Omaha, Nebraska, to come to B&B. You get what I'm saying? Because it ain't just, oh, we doing business, we send you a chain. He got him to come out.
Yeah, for sure.
The same day his brother's fighting a big fight. You know, that meant a lot to me just to see Bud and the kids, you know. What did it mean to you, and what was that like?
The traction that we've made with boxing in our gym and for the city of Omaha, it speaks volumes, like you said. You answered everything for me. You know what I mean? To have Logan Paul there for the kids. I think that it would be added motivation, because when I was young coming up, I didn't get to see that. We didn't get to see celebrities, other world champions, and things like that when I came up. So it's just added motivation, especially like speaking about Bud and where he came from. That's enough, but just to see the fruits of his labor and to see everybody, falling in and grasping into what we're doing in our gym, that speaks volumes.
Coach, we appreciate you, Coach Red Spice, one of the baddest from the south side of Chicago, from the west side of Chicago.
By way of North Omaha.
Let's get it.
By way of the north side of Omaha. Don't y'all forget that too.
What up, YouTube family? Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us get to that 1 million subscribers. We're on the road to 1 million. And obviously, we have other great content on our Patreon channel. So since this video is over, head on over to our Patreon and check out all the exclusive content, or right here on our YouTube members.